Beatrice, she got a phonograph, and it won't say a lonesome word. What evil have I done? What evil has the poor girl heard? Beatrice, I love my phonograph, but you have broke my winding chain. And you've taken my lovin' and give it to your other man. Now we played it on the sofa, now. We played it side the wall. My needles have got rusty, baby. They will not play at all. Beatrice, I go crazy. Baby, I will lose my mind. Why don't you bring your clothes back home and try me one more time? Some time passed after Widlowski returned home with Beata, and euphoria and joy of being back together didn't show any signs of wearing off. Yet it couldn't be hidden from Widlowski that Beata was deeply worried about Julia. It was natural for the mother to badly miss her daughter, and the feeling was contagious. As a newly discovered father, Widlowski was missing Julia and the grandson he has never seen yet. His impression that Julia willingly stayed back in Zagoria was shaken by Beata, revealing to him little by little the evil and troubling nature of Haritonov's power grip over Beata in the past and presently over Julia and her son. He realized Julia's sacrifice to stay hostage to the former KGB officer, if only they could really become former ones. However, Widlowski had a deus ex machina, a god from a machine, which he held up his sleeve, not unlike Gene with his 3 cell phones. Way back when, during that Beatle week in Liverpool, he actually bought not 2, but 3 boxes of Savoy Truffles chocolates, just in case. It could be rewarding to be a Beatles fan of a crazier kind. He spared no effort to find the last one, deep inside his massive mess of a collection, and together with Beata, decided to not just blackmail Haritonov with it, but to send it directly to the Federation of Underwater Hockey, or FA, not to be confused with a tongue-in-cheek tune by Paul McCartney. The head of FA was the corrupt recipient of the fake precious artifact from Haritonov's boss. The scandal ensued between the head and the Zagorian boss, and ended up in dishonorable discharge of the small fish Haritonov from all his power positions. In its wake, Julia and her son were able to fly away from Zagoria to reunite with Widlowski and Beata in the West, and never looked back. As Widlowski used to think, ruin plus 1 equals reunion. Eventually, Widlowski wrote the reunion manuscript, and decided to make sure that someday it will be found by his grandson. To paraphrase the questions raised at the beginning of this story, where's the end of the end which ends the end? Here it is. The end.